Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. How are you guys? Let me get on my page over here and share. Let's see. Wednesday. I said happy Wednesday. I'm wishing the week away. I meant happy Tuesday. Do not adjust your calendars. It is Tuesday. I'm just sharing my video over here so I can get more views. Let's see. Hi Diane. Happy Tuesday. Did you get a lot of snow today? Let's see here. I'm just sharing to the group. All right, let me just go ahead and share that. Or did I just share that with... Hi Carrie. Let's see, I think I shared it. You did, Diane. That stinks. I know it's snowing pretty good here. But then it slowed down. I think I did share it there. Well, now I shared it twice. Then it did slow down, and it's pretty good out there now. So, hi, Donna. Welcome, you guys. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy and excited you're here. Happy Tuesday. So, for those of you, I know you guys all know me, but I do have people who watch this later. Those of you guys who are just turning in and you're new, thank you so much. My name is Christine Dam. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for a little over 5 years now. Love every second of it. So if you're ever interested in being a demonstrator or you just have questions and you're not sure, just reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you guys and answer any questions you may have. I do a weekly Facebook Live crafting demo. Tonight I'm gonna demo the Stamparatus. I'm not making any cards. I've made some cards with the techniques I'm gonna show you, but I'm just gonna show you the techniques. I know I've had a lot of questions about the Stamparatus, and I do use it quite a bit off camera, so I thought I would show you guys these neat little techniques you can use along with just your regular stamping with the Stamparatus. So that's what we're going to do tonight. If you guys have any orders you want to place tomorrow, one day only, Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping. So get your orders in, and it's over $50. So anything under that, you still have to pay shipping. So anything over $50, tomorrow only, Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping, and my special this month is with any $50 purchase for the month of December using the current host code, which I'll show you guys once I flip you guys down. You get a free stamp set from me. I'll pick it out, and I'll give it to you for free when you place a $50 order in the month of December at my online shop using my current host code. So tomorrow would be an awesome day to place an order over $50 because you'll get free shipping and you'll get a free stamp set from me. Win-win, right? So that's happening. Also, there's last chance products. Hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you guys on here. What are there? There's last chance products. There's sales going on. There was a clearance refresh, and I know that there's still some stuff on there, but a lot of that stuff did. Oh, perfect, Amy. Amy said she just got her Stamparatus today, so you're gonna get some awesome. Hopefully, you'll like the techniques I'm using today. So, but the clearance refresh happened. And I know a lot of stuff did go, but there's still a lot of stuff on there. So tomorrow is a perfect day to put in an order. Demonstrators get the free shipping too. So my team is on here. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm so happy you guys are here. So January will be, my card classes will be coming back every 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. I already have one kind of made already, so that's exciting. So anyways, I did place my order December 1st. We could pre-order from the new catalog. So my order was over $1,000. but I did not place the $1,000 order. I wish I placed that order. After, you know, severely checking off a lot of items, I ended up bringing it down quite a bit. I was able to get a $300 order, but I only paid a little over $100 on that because as a demonstrator, you get rewards from Stampin' Up. If you have a team, you get rewards. So I was able to stack a bunch of my rewards. And then, of course, I had, once you place a $150 order, you get rewards on top of that. So that was a pretty good deal for me. I wish I could have placed the $1,000 order, but, you know, that's life. So anyways, so I have catalogs and stuff coming in on that order. So all of you guys who are my customers will get one. You don't have to ask for one. You'll get one in the mail as soon as I get them in. My order hasn't shipped yet, so hopefully soon. I want to get them out to you before the actual, I think it's January 4th. I think that's when it is. Let me see. I have a catalog here, but I can't show you guys the catalog. Yes, January 4th, the new catalog comes out. So I'm going to flip you guys down. Now I'm done with my spiel, and show you guys what we're going to do today with the Stamparatus. Let me see if I can, there we go. Okay, so there is the current host code. Use that with your orders from me. Anything under $150, use this code. You'll get the free stamp set. If your order goes over $150, don't worry about the code. You'll still get a stamp set from me, and you're going to get your own rewards. So don't use my code. You'll get your own rewards. So let's go ahead and let me bring out my Stamparatus. So I made my own kit for it before Stampin' Up had an actual, not kit, but bag, I guess. Before Stampin' Up had an actual bag, I ended up just buying one off of Amazon, and then I did that with my Cricut. So this is one of my favorite sayings. I say it all the time. So let's see, you guys over here. All right, I had to make sure you guys, if you guys were talking, I could see it. So the Stamparatus is awesome. You get plates with it. It comes with plates. You can buy these little things that go on the inside separate. I highly recommend these. I use these a lot. These are great grids to do things on. And you'll get 2 plates with your Stamparatus, and then you get a foam mat inside, and then on the back is where I store my magnets. Now I take my magnets and I wrap them in tape. I have duct tape on there. Some people just use the washi tape. The washi tape just is not strong enough. Because these magnets are super, super strong, if they smash together, when they break, they're going to shatter into 1,000 little pieces. You know how, like, when you break a thin glass, and that it shatters? That's what these would do. So I cover them in the duct tape, and then I do have the washi tape. There's duct tape around here, plus I have washi tape going over that. These are nice little handles, so when they're stuck down, I can pull them up. But I highly recommend you covering your magnets when you have your Stamparatus. So, yes, that paper is awesome for it. It fits it perfectly. So you have your 2 plates, and let me just get my little thing out of the way here. So there's a couple of, and I'm not quite sure the names of these. I didn't create these. You know, other stampers have done this. I think the one is called mirroring. So I'm going to show you that first. I'm going to show you the technique, and then I'll show you the card that I used with it. Can you guys, let me see. You guys able to see this good? I don't know if I open this up, if I can see your comments. Yeah, I can see your comments. All right. So, am I that far behind? Oh, okay. Just took a minute for the Facebook to catch up. So we have our plate here, our base here. Let me just get my, oh yes, so let's do this one first. So there is a silicone mat that Stampin' Up! Sells separately. So you're going to need this for a couple of the techniques that I'm doing today. Let me turn this here. Let's see, this way. So I'm using, let's do, which one do I want to do first? I want to do this one first. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself over here. So I'm going to use the Perfectly Plaid. I'm going to use this tree. I just love this tree. And I'm going to take that out. And this will work on any of your dies, any of your punches, whatever you have and you want to use, it'll work on. Let me get the styrofoam mat. Because it's photopolymer, you're going to want that styrofoam mat underneath there. And then what I'm going to do is just make sure everything's butted up into this corner. I don't want it like this. I want it right there. So if it moves, all I have to do is just slide it back. So it'll be perfect every time. So I'm just going to set that. There is a Stampin' Up! Logo on this mat. I don't want to stamp on that, so I'm going to turn that so it's not in my way. So I'm just going to place this anywhere on my silicone mat. And I'm going to take my plate. Can you guys see this good enough? I think so, yes. And I'm going to pick up my stamp. And then I'm going to take some, let's see, what do I want to use? I want to use a green. I wanted to use, oh, there it is, soft succulent. It's not in the right order in my stamp stack. So I'm using soft succulent, and I don't know, can you guys, yeah, you guys can see that. I'm inking this up over here off the plate here. And then I'm just going to take this and stamp it down. And I'm going to do this again because I want to make sure I have enough ink coverage on there. Just make sure everything's in that corner. Do that again. And you could even do that again, but that looks like enough ink coverage. So then what I'm going to do is ink up my stamp over here one more time. And I'm going to bring in a piece of paper. And let me pull off one of my magnets first before I do anything. I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to just kind of lay this down. Then I'm going to take this magnet. You want to be careful you don't move that paper. I'm just going to take this magnet and put it up here just so that it kind of holds it so when I move my hands nothing moves. Then I'm going to take this stamp over here and just press it down just like that. I do have, and I think I've showed you guys this before, I bought it off of Amazon. It's a chalkboard eraser, and I can use this to put pressure down, you know, so you can use that or your fingers. So there's your stamp, okay? And then on the back side, you have your stamp. So now, what's awesome about this, let me just wipe this off. So this is where I use my Stampin' Chamois. Stampin' Chamois, is that right? The chamois. I use this a lot with my Stamparatus because it's just easier to use. So let's go ahead and let me just put the stamp away. Let me just close up my ink pad before I put my elbow in it. I'm going to move this so you guys can see what I'm going to do here. So this now can be punched out with the matching tree punch. I'm going to trim it a little so it'll fit in my punch. So punch that out, and then what you have is you have a tree stamped on both sides. Isn't that awesome? So you could do that, like I said, with your dies. So here is one of the flowers from the Color and Contour set. So I did that same technique, and you have the flower now. So with the die, you know, it only cuts out one way. but when you do this reverse stamping, you have the image on the other side. So these are great for 3D projects. I'll show you the card I made. I actually used that card, or that thing here. So here's the card I made. I used some kind of paper. What is that paper? It's a Christmas paper. I can't think of the name of it. I was behind, so I didn't get to write anything down. But this is one of our Christmas designer series paper, the back of them. And then I have the tree there. And then I have the circle that I cut out with our circle dies. And I didn't want just the white tree on the back side. So there's the tree sticking through. So you don't have that white tree. You could do this, you know, there's so many different things you can do with this. So just a cool little technique to use with your Stamparatus. Like I said, any of your dies you can do this with. As long as you do it the way I showed you, you won't have an issue. So yeah, isn't that a neat little trick? I love that trick. So that's one of many. So let me bring back in the Stamparatus. Let's see here. Do you guys, okay, just checking to see if anybody had any comments. So I'm going to put my magnet there for now. This one here, I'm going to use the Nuts About Squirrel stamp. I'm going to use this guy here. And we're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to place this guy down. Now this technique is going to be if you want two images facing each other. So you want this squirrel stamped down, but you want them stamped down facing the other way. So where is my, all right. So I'm going to use the Memento for this. I'm going to make sure this is butted up into the corner there. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to stamp them a couple of times because I want a nice crisp image. So you want to make sure you apply enough ink for this. And I might go just one more time. Why not? This down. Then I'm going to bring in a piece of paper. Now you can already, or you can cut the paper to size, whatever you're going to use. I like to have a big enough paper so I can decide what kind of die I want to cut and where I want to cut it. So it's up to you if you want to use a die and pre-cut the paper, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to see, what am I going to do here? I can see him underneath. I'm going to do that. Just like that. Rub that on there. And be careful. So there he is that way. So now let me just wipe this off. And it works best with the photopolymer because you can see through them. So now I'm going to take this guy off of here. Set this aside. I'm going to put him on another block. And then I'm going to just take him on a separate piece of paper and just kind of get a lot of that water off. My stamper, my simple chamois is a little wet, so get off some of that water. I'm going to bring back in the Memento. And then I'm going to take him, and then I can line him up with this squirrel here. I think it's crooked. So it looks like they're kissing each other. So it's one stamp, but you get the reverse effect from that. So isn't that kind of cool? Let's see here. Let me clean off this stamp. So I'll show you guys the card I made with that. So now you can take this, you can trim it down, you can run it through a die, whatever you want to do. But let me show you the card that I created. Isn't that super cute? So it looks like they're kissing each other. Nuts about you. And I used, this is from one of the new stamp sets. So, and then I cut him out of the stitched rectangle dies. And then I just coordinated it with the pool party paper, because it's hard to see. My Stampin' Blend, when I opened it, it leaked out water sometimes, or the water there. Sometimes they'll do that. So I try to open them away from my project and kind of let, if there's any water in there, any of the alcohol, I open them away from my project, because if you guys can see that, it looks like he has a black eye. But that's what I did with that one. Super cute, easy technique to do. So let's see. Yeah, it's really, really neat little technique to do. So let me bring back in the Stamparatus. I have one more cool little effect to show you guys. So this one here, do I need this? I do not need this. Nope. So we're done with this. So I recommend the silicone mat if you guys don't have it already, because it does help. And it's great for glue. You can put glue on here. You can, you know, do all kinds of neat things. So we're going to be done with that. Let me put that out of the way. One more thing. So I have a piece of, this is cut 4x4. You can use whatever size you want, depending on the stamp, depending on how you want to do the stamp. So this is where the grid paper is going to come in handy for me. I'm going to get a clean one. That one's not looking so pretty. Where did I put it? Maybe I won't get a clean one. Let's see. Here it is. All right, let me get a clean piece of... The Stamparatus does have a holder. It's online. I don't know if they're still available. They were clearance on the clearance rack, I believe, or last chance. So I don't know if any more are available. I'm sorry I didn't look. But yes, they do have a little holder that you can purchase. So here is my 4x4 piece of paper. So I'm going to line it up with this grid paper right here. So I know every time that's where it's going to be placed. And I'm taking out the foam mat because I'm using a cling stamp for this. So, where is that one? So I'm going to use Whimsical Trees. And in this set, there is this holly there. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to line this up here, like I said, right in the corner here. Some people will make holders, like they will take the die cut out a 4x4 square if they have one, and then use that. I'll show you because I did that before, but we don't have the layering squares anymore. But I did make this out of the layering squares. So I took one square, cut it out this way, and then I angled it this way. And then when you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to be twisting it, and it helps to make what I'm making, if any of that's making sense. So this I'm going to put right here in the corner, and I'm going to kind of angle it in, and then make sure this is butted up. You're on your little lines there. Bring this plate over, pick that up, and then if the square moves, you know where you placed it. So you just want to finagle it back in that area there, the little square there. I probably should have highlighted it so you guys can see. Let me bring in a highlighter. So this right here is where I want it to line up. So then I'm going to take my memento, I'm going to ink that up, and then I'm going to, I don't know how that moved, but it moved. just going to stamp this down. It is on clearance, huh? I thought I seen it on there. Let's see. Oh, hi, Dawn. Welcome. No worries, you're late. You can catch up later for the rest of it. I'm just going over Stamparatus, some tips for you guys. So we have that stamp there. Now what you're going to do is just turn it, rotate it once, and get that other corner. So line that up there. Make sure you're all lined up. And then ink that down. And then we're going to rotate. And then rotate again. Whoa. And I threw my ink pad at my Stamparatus. Let me get my simple chamois and just clean that up. All right, make sure that's still in that corner. So you can leave it like this. This is kind of cool, but I'm going to go a little further with it. So I'm going to take my simple chamois, clean off that stamp. Then I'm just going to take my stamp over here and just kind of get some of that water off of there. Then I'm going to line this up in between these guys, just like that. That up, and I'm going to do the same process again. Oh, I just stuck my hand in the ink. I'm a mess tonight. And then you're just going to do the same process again by rotating. It's a pretty cool effect. You know, it gives you that like wreath effect. So I don't think I would do this if I had to like mass produce like 1,000,000 cards or something, because this would take you quite a long time. But to do like a special card or a few, I would not do this for a lot of cards. So then there you go. So isn't that super cool? And you can do that with any of your stamps, any size square. It just depends. If you have really small stamps, you may want to do a smaller square. So you create that cool effect right there. Let me put this away. I'll show you the card I made with that. The other great thing about the Stamparatus is if you want to mass produce cards, say you are making, you know, 20, 30 Christmas cards, or somebody wants wedding cards done and you have to do a lot of them. This, once you have your design, you can mass produce. You know, with these plates, you can set stamps up on the plate, and then you can flip a plate, flip a plate. It stamps in no time. Let me just put the stamp away so I don't lose it. And then I'll show you guys the card I created. I kind of was quick with this. I'm not 100% happy with this card, but it's cute. So there's the card that I created. I colored them in with the Stampin' Blends. And then I took my favorite punch that I love, and I rounded the corners. And then I used Season's Greeting. That's from the Joyful Life stamp set. So, and then I used, of course, the Designer Series paper to create that card. So that is a big, you know, square 4x4. But again, you could, I might have even been able to take it down to 3.5 by 3.5 and had them closer together. So it's quite a fun technique to do. All of these are so much fun. Oh, good. It's on $12 clearance. I thought it was around 12, but I wasn't 100% sure. So those are the cards. You know, and there's other techniques with the Stamparatus. You have the hinge stamping. I do have, I don't know, maybe a couple of videos on my YouTube channel that go over some more techniques of the with the Stamparatus. So it's a great tool to have on hand. It's a lot of fun to use. So I hope you guys liked tonight's kind of, I guess, tips and techniques on the Stamparatus. I really do recommend that Stamparatus. Like I said, I do use it a lot. I'm going to flip you guys up here. But I don't use it a lot on camera. I don't know why. I just don't. I just use it a lot off of camera. So I hope you guys enjoyed those tips. And I hope you guys, if you guys do have the Stamparatus or you plan on getting it, I would love to see what you guys create with it and how you use it. It's always fun to hear back from you guys with your creations or your ideas or whatever. I just love to hear back from you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. I will see you guys again next Tuesday. Same place, same bat channel. The card, yeah, I like the way that they did come out. And I'm not quite sure about that season's greeting one, but it's kind of cool. I do like that. So anyways, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching me, and I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you later.